How's it going, everybody? The next character on the list is Gladiator, and I feel like I should have prefaced this scent video already, so let me do this now instead. None of these changes are final, guys. Well, some of them might be, considering animation changes and all. There were a lot of comments in the last video saying that you will ruin the character and all that good stuff. Go and give your feedback then. That's exactly what these testing rounds are there for. We give our feedback in all kinds of different ways. Think of what you're asking first and then tell them in the survey that will be handed out. Just because some aspects that you like got removed doesn't mean it was for the worse. Yeah, even if I yell and curse a lot, it doesn't mean I gave up on anything. Use this opportunity. But now Gladiator. He received far fewer changes compared to the Centurion, but they were in different areas. First of all, and a lot of people's favorite subject, light attack speed. The patch notes said that combo side lights are now 466 and combo top lights are 433. Well, that's only half true. Combo side lights are actually just normal 500 millisecond lights, so they are 33 milliseconds slower than advertised. I wanted to use this opportunity in general to talk about the new 33 millisecond attack speed increments and specifically for lights. We're just going to pretend that the side lights are actually 466 just for this argument's sake. So first of all, these attacks can still be delayed just like every other. Meaning a fully delayed side light is 400 milliseconds and a fully delayed top light is 366. This means specifically for the side lights that they should be in the realms of reactable for the large majority of the player base. Well, on PC at least. With a proper setup and while paying attention, most players should be able to block these pretty consistently. The top lights on the other hand probably fall on the other side of that spectrum. A lot more players will have trouble reacting to those. Whereas at the top end of the player base, and not just competitive players, both of these attack speeds are perfectly reactable. We know that we have players that can somewhat consistently react to delayed 400 millisecond attacks already. So Gladiator's new lights will not help him climb to the very top of any tier list. For lower and middle of the pack players though, Gladiator will become quite a bit stronger simply because of the lights. The topic itself is usually something you don't want to touch because we still have geniuses that vehemently claim that light spam is an issue and even trying to make an argument that the issue lies with factors outside of one's control will get you nowhere with them. It actually won't surprise me if Gladiator will become as hated on console as Orochi currently is. Maybe even more so. One of the other changes and also a speed increase is toe stab when an opponent is out of stamina. It used to be 800 and is now 600. Which brings it in line with his normal toe stab, but also with the two other neutral bashes, TND's Palm Strike and Jormungandr's bash. It actually works almost identical to the latter. A change that wasn't mentioned in the patch notes is that the duration of the knockdown has been decreased. You stand up way quicker now. You still get your heavy if you knock someone down, but you need to throw it from the guard direction you were in. You cannot change it. That makes the attack blockable. This also brings up another issue. Because they stand up so quickly and the timing for the punish is so tight, the whole thing becomes unsafe. There are multiple options now. If the person is still out of stamina, then everything's fine. If the person tries to guard break while he's still out of stamina, you can actually throw another toe stab on the reaction to that. If the person is back to full stamina while standing up, then it becomes unsafe. Even a combo heavy can be guard broken. Another toe stab beats that guard break. But that toe stab can be dodged. Important is that it's done on the reaction, not with a buffered dodge. The toe stab will track that one. This obviously translates into all the out of stamina punishes because the toe stab is usually involved in those to drag out the time you have to land attacks, which results in interesting situations once the punish is done. Are you trying to punish the guy or do you wait and see? Another fun interaction, and shout out to young Malaria for letting me use the clip here, is that you can knock down teammates with your toe stab if you're locked onto an out of stamina opponent and your teammate gets in the way. In general, another thing that should have been addressed as well is the recovery of the move. Every character can get a punish if a toe stab is dodged. Another change was to the Skewer. The range has been increased. I tried to somewhat recreate this. I hope the side-by-side comparison shows this. Looking back at it, it doesn't really look all that much further. I hope that we can get actual numbers on this sometime in the future. It's pretty much impossible to verify, even with marks on the ground, but maybe I also misunderstood the patch notes. And it's not really a range increase, but just something that helps track back dodges. Clarification here would be nice. And the last change is to his guard. I don't think I need to even talk about this. The moment you play him for the first time again, you'll immediately notice the change. It was about time, let's be honest. But yeah, so much for the changes. I personally would have loved if his parry counter move and the bashes in general had gotten some love. They're basically just there to ledge people. They feed tons of revenge and they're just way too situational. Just make the whole kit useful. It feels weird to have moves that are simply not worth using. The animations and everything is in the game already. Why not incorporate them? So here's hoping we'll see additional changes when the reworks get released. Shout out to Nutella for sniping me and helping me test all this time. He was a huge help. So yeah, I hope the video was helpful. Thanks for watching. Latest everybody.
Victory!